It's a rematch of the 2004 Super Bowl. The Pats and Panthers are underway.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here are the Panthers out for their first possession and leading the offense in his first season with the team, quarterback Baker Mayfield.
And if there's a quarterback in the NFL who didn't need any extra motivation, it was certainly Baker Mayfield, because this young man already has a permanent chip on his shoulder to prove the doubters wrong. Being replaced and then traded from Cleveland, the team who took him #1 overall, it only added considerable fuel to his fire. Now in Carolina, his entire focus is proving that he can be an elite QB.
Evades the tackler and now some space. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Well, Christian McCaffrey is as tough to bring down as they come at the running back position, and he proved it right there.
Mayfield now from the 50. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Mayfield
looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Patriots will take over here just shy of the 30. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10.
Just shy of the 30. Throwing Jones. It's caught by Aguilar. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
From the 44, Jones.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Jones. Open man is Kendrick Bourne.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Charles, it's early, but that's a key 3rd down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away, turns over the offense. Just pick up a nice 1st down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot at the end zone, because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Jones. He'll let this go deep for Bourne. And that will be incomplete.
Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now. It's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
To throw on third down, Jones. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 16. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown out on them.
The pass to Henry is intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their opening drive, that ended with the interception. Fortunate, though, it didn't lead to points.
It didn't lead to points, and because they kind of got away with one, maybe you come back and throw something similar again to show that you're not afraid, that you're not going to back down, and take your shot. Let the defense know that you're going to be there all game long.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Mayfield. His throw incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Forced, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Dietrich Wise running through and dropping it for the sack. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker upon the line. And deep to return it is Marcus Jones. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Patriots take over. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Harris starts the drive on the ground. Bulldozes past him. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
So now here in the 2nd week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle? No mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. Operating from the gun, Jones. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
He'll take it inside the 25. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Back to throw. Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Jones, off play action. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on third down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a first and goal.
They'll run with Montgomery. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be second and goal now. Looking to throw. Jones. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Kendrick Bourne from a yard out.
And the Patriots post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Folk connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. That time a 9-play drive.
And it was Kendrick Bourne who was able to cap things off with a touchdown.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick return, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Mayfield's throw is caught here by Anderson. And they're going to get this up to midfield. A good position to be in here, second and inches.
A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Throwing, Mayfield. Steps away to his left. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
To throw on second and 10. Mayfield. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with third and 11.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
They'll run the screen with Hubbard.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. So that was Johnny Hecker to put this one away. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down. Off play action. Jones. And he's going to be brought down. Back
at his own 6-yard line.
Yetur Gross-Matos getting in there to make the play. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Open man here, the tight end Henry. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 27 yards there, a first down.
Harris running straight ahead, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Eight yards to go on second down. Operating from the gun, Jones. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Here's Jones on first down. He'll find Parker again, complete.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack. Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Now Jones on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down.
Back deep here, Andre Roberts. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we have reached
a look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Charles, you take a look at the draft class for this offense. It's highlighted by a first-round pick who provides a much-needed boost to their offensive line.
And you and I both know it's the kind of pick that doesn't often get a fan base really excited. But I know who is excited. Their quarterback. He won't get hit as much, and that should improve the rest of the offense as well.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. So good work there on the defensive side for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and until their offense can get into rhythm, their defensive players and staff have got to say to themselves, we've got to make it work. We've got to stand in here and make sure nothing else happens until our guys start moving the ball.
So a change of possession here on... The Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. To throw is Walker. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. New England's offense set to go. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. From the 29, Zappi.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. A tough spot here after that sack. Zappe and the Pats now face a 3rd and long.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Walker. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd and 10, Walker. They'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Walker.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly what they like to have back as it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Here comes Peppers.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return.
And out will come the offense as they take over. So the Patriots coming out now. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10.
The drive starts with a carry by Stevenson.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Now Zappe. He'll get this into the hands of Stevenson.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Zappe looks to throw it.
That is caught. It's Williams. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 32-yard line.
Zappe now on 1st and 10.
That's caught by Myers. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Jacoby Myers, 32 yards.
And the Patriots go up by 2 touchdowns.
I think it's easy to say mission accomplished on that drive. The goal was to increase the lead. They did exactly that.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And that'll make the score 14-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And it was all capped off by Jacoby Myers on the touchdown reception. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10.
Here's Walker. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. Finding space at the 40. Down the sideline he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown! Chuba Hubbard, 74 yards. And the Panthers have got it back to within a score. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. New England trying to get a brace on offense. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Zappe to throw on 1st down. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. 3rd down. Here's Zappe. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd is worth. Back now in Foxborough. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The tackle for loss goes to Matthew Ioannidis. Really nice play.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On 2nd and 12, Zappe. Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd down and 12. Zappe back to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. The Patriots send out their punter. He's been terrific so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And no one there to stop him. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers about ready to take over. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Walker. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either. Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been called. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Returning is Peppers. Stiff-armed him. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official. On the draw is Stevenson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have to lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Only able to gain a couple there. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Zappi on 3rd down. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The Panthers now set to take over offensively. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move them.
This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. Able to avoid him at the 40. Yeah, this is going to be a Panthers first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
Walker. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted.
I think this will win a ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Off the fake, Zappi steps away. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
Looking to throw, Zappi. Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. Now remember, no overtime here in preseason. This offense hoping that's a moot issue as they try to finish this one off. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Stevenson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Zappi from the gun. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So here's Nick Folk in an important spot. This to perhaps salt this one away. Folk's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now. 17-7. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So now the Panthers down by 10. And time, a huge factor. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. There's Trimble, the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Walker. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted. But it winds up falling incomplete. 4th down, Walker. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. They run once more with Stevenson. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
You know, if this is the regular season, partner, we'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the... So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.